Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Want to make a fun clip-in little portfolio for your junk journal? It can be clipped in, tucked into a pocket, tucked into a tuck, or you can use it as a standalone. So let's take a look at the little prototype. It's very easy to make and it uses up some basic materials and scraps. So this is what she looks like, clipped in. I just paper clipped her in, nothing fancy. Just so you can see on top, she's very thin. She will easily snuggle into any journal. So she disappeared. Look at that. Okay. Whoop. Button retrieval. Got it. Okay. All right. So we have this little guy, and I just put a little tie on to keep her closed. The tie is totally optional. And inside here, she has a little pocket with some cute little writing papers. And all the inside is layered with book pages that have been sewn, and I'll show you how to do that quick and easy way. You don't have to sew them. Sewing was optional in this case. And I used the middle as a place to put note paper, and I just tore this paper out from an already like this was a regular journal I found at the thrift store, and I thought I liked the paper on it. I like that punched out edge, so I left that as, and it gave a nice contrast, the white against the cream. And then I just made some innocent little pockets from leftover avocado paper that I had, and I'll show you how to use to make those very thin, very easy yet strong. And I just tucked in some little stickers in here for fun. So this is just a little playful thing, just fun to have. You could use it for a myriad of things. And there you go. So let's take a look at this. And let's make one of these babies. Very easy to make. Okay, so what I used was that basic technique we were using the other day to use up some book pages, and I'm still whittling away through this this book. So what I did was I just took a book I had and I grabbed any glue stick that I had, and this time I'm gluing the first page to the second page, and I'm going to do it completely. Like I want to get the edges and everything. I want everything together. Okay. All right, there we go. Then I fold it up. Sandwich that down. So those are the first two together. Now let's skip. Okay, so the first two are together. Don't glue these together. Flip the page. Now glue these two together. Okay. And we're going to do this process 3 times. And this is a great way to get you started doing anything. You just start gluing a couple book pages together that are maybe too thin to use on their own. And this will give you a beautiful background to do anything. So if you're feeling bad about tearing up a book and you used the cover and then you got that beautiful text block and you don't know what to do with it, here's some great ways you can use up that text block. All right, so give that the nice smoosh, the official smoosharoo. And can't find the lid, looking for the lid, can't find the lid. It'll pop up. Okay, so we have 3 of those, and let's pull those out. They usually come out pretty easily unless they don't. And then you might need to get in there with a crafting knife or perhaps tearing ruler. Get in there and like this, and then tear them straight, something like that. Okay, but if they come out easy, as this one seems to be doing, we won't fuss on that. Okay, so we have 3 of these. Now, we're not going to tear off any edges. We want everything whole with these, so we have our 3. And okay, I've got some white here, but I'm going to leave that face down because I want all the text. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a base page. And what I used for the base page on this guy, even though it looks so super fancy, is just coffee sprayed through stencils onto copy paper. So that is what that is. And I'm just going to grab another page of that. I have this. Okay, so that was literally just, stencils laid down, spritz, spritz, spritz. Take off, you have this. Okay, so I have a video on that, and I will link that down below. So you can check that out if you want to check that out. So this is going to be my outside, okay? And this is going to be my inside. So now what I want to do is I want to put these down in the way I want you to see them. So I'm going to take the spine edge tear, and I'm going to keep that close to the edge because I think that's a pretty tear. I'm going to put that one in the middle. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my glue stick again. I seem to be on half of the black mat and half of the gray mat. I need to stay on my working mat. Okay, let me just bring you on over here. There you are. Everything's good now. Okay. So this guy's going to go here. So let me glue this. And I am going to sew this. You don't have to sew it. If you don't sew it, make sure you really get down to the edges well. the edges covered so it doesn't go peely-uppy on you. And you probably want to use maybe a stronger glue stick, like a Scotch Crate glue stick. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to have this fuzzy edge hang off this end. So I'm going to glue on the back here, coming around the mountain. Glue, 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 glue. Gum on the bottom of your shoe. That's not a famous saying anywhere. Okay, we have this. And now you could actually ink these up and make more contrast and stuff like that. Let's say you are not sewing it, but you still want some contrast. You could come along here and do something like this to give a little bit more contrast between the pages. Actually, I kind of like that. Oh yeah, here we go. Changing the process. All right, so something like that. Okay, so let's just glue this baby down. We like options because we never know what our supplies are. You know, everybody's got a different stash. So I want to kind of show you what, you know, if you've got some basic stuff. And you could do this with scrapbook paper or anything, but the reason why I'm using these book pages is they're too thin to use on their own for much else. So I need to double them up a little bit, give it some strength. And then I thought, well, now that I have all this strength, what can I do? What can I construct? Okay, so now I'm going to pull out our old friend tearing ruler and tear this strip off. Let me back up just a little bit so you can see a little bit more what I'm doing. Okay, just above the top, just a smidgeroo. Okay, here we go. Done. Okay. Now I'm going to go over to my sewing machine and I am going to sew here and then I'm going to sew here and sew here. Not rocket science. You can do this. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. And so you ask, why do you sew it, Pam? I sew because I like the style. Like I did a little zigzag, little straight here, a little zigzag, little straight, kind of make it look like an electrode or something like that, or a little physics sign. It also anchors down the peely-uppies, so you never have issues with the peely-uppies with the sewing. Sometimes glues can give way and you'll get little peely-uppies over time, but I don't have to sweat about that because this baby's anchored. Not mandatory. You can totally glue all of this. That's fine. Okay. So basically what we have is our basic shape. And now I used black on the outside, white on the inside, just because that's the way my bobbin was set up. But I am going to go ahead and make my folds now to make my little portfolio. Come in here, I'm going to match this edge with that edge. I don't know, it just seemed like a place to shoot for. And what's really handy here, you can just use your fingers, which is fine, but it might rumple up in the center. You'll feel it if it does. Okay, it gets kind of weirdo. Weirdo, what is that word I'm using lately? It's like something back from the 80s. I think I'm watching too many old shows or something. Okay, there we go. Listen, I'm doing this with no, like I can draw a straight line. Make yourself a little score line with your bone folder and your favorite ruler or whatever have you, your scoring board, whatever it is. You don't really need a scoring board. Just use a bone folder and a ruler and you'll be fine. And that gives you a nice little creaseroo there, which is nice and sharp. And so you need another one coming this way. As this one doesn't have to go all the way over. Actually, it's kind of cute if it doesn't go all the way over, which then you don't really have to do much measuring because everything just magically fits because it just depends where you fold it. So you can decide how wide you want your little portfolio to be. Yeah. Now this little portfolio says to me, I need some black ink because he's got more white. This guy was the reverse, so this guy has more white, so I want to put a little bit more distinction on him. Oh, that's the brown. Way to go, Pam. Cross-pollinating yet again with the ink, so it happens, it happens. Okay, but as you will see, this will bring white and cream together in a nice popperoo with a little bit of black accent. Tends to look very nice. Gives you some emphasis of the shape of the item against your book page. Will pop a little bit better. It's not mandatory. If you want to go for the soft neutrals, go for it. This is just an option. All right. See, this guy had no inking on the outside. Well, let me show you a little closer. Okay, very neutral, very pretty. This guy's got a little bit of inking, just because. Okay. All right, here we go. A little ink there, just lightly. No big fuss. I'm not going to ink the inside. I like the way the inside looks. All right, back up a little bit. Boop. Okay, go down to you a little bit more. Okay. So now we're just freewheeling it on the inside. That was pretty easy, right? So what I wanted to let you know is that the copy paper on the outside, gives the extra strength and security and sturdiness so that you're not going to be worried about tearing these edges left and right, because these, with all those papers, eventually after about 1,000 years they will crumble down, but this actually gives it a lot of sturdiness with the copy paper base. Okay, so there we go. And so what I did was I took this lovely thing and I just grabbed, well, I don't know, maybe 6 pages or so. 6, okay. You can put quite a few in here, actually. Don't be shy. All right, I'll try and put 12 in, see what happens. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is, sister. Yeah. None of this, oh yeah, you can do it, but I haven't tried it stuff. No, you get in there and try it. All right. Okay, tearing up the old journal to make the new portfolio. Yay. Okay, how many pages do we have? Okay, the question is, will my sewing machine go through it? But if you just staple them together, doesn't matter. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'd say that's about 12. Yeah, looking close. Okay, looking close. Okay, so now to measure this little guy, well, without measuring this little guy, just get them together where you want them to live. Put them down in your, little portfolio, and then get your, and find out where your fold is. You can actually take your tearing ruler here. Okay. All right. And just tear a bunch of these off. Probably can't get through all 12 at once. I'm maybe grabbing smaller clumps. Maybe 3 tears will do ya. Keep it in the same spot. Turn, decide how long you want this little baby. Tear up your little bottom. That's right. A lot of good way to get the aggression out of the day, boy. If you're having one of those days, go tear some paper. Nothing like it. The best thing in the world. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, this one I will staple because I sewed, so now I will staple to show you a different way to do it. I use the Tim Holtz little tiny stapler. You can use a regular stapler, it doesn't matter. I really should use a regular stapler. I have so I sewed this onto the pages and then I glued this whole piece down. But this one, let's see. Okay, let's see what do we got. We got this pretty paper, this pretty. Not quite long enough to cover the top, but what we can do is we can cheat it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I don't know, I'm making this up on the fly. There we go again, showing it to you before it's totally done the right way. Oh well, whatever. So I thought I could maybe make like a little bit of a ruffle going across if I have enough. Let's see. Let's use the Fabrifix and we'll really put some good stuff amount down there. Clear silicone glue. Fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper. All right, let's just, well, actually, let's put it down and then let's smoosh it together. I might have to hold it for a second, but I like that look. I do. Okay, and one more. Take this one, we'll put it down, then we'll kind of smoosh it together, and then it reaches and everything is good. I'm just gonna let that grab for a second. And then I'm just going to come along, and since these are all separate, right? These are all separate. I got to put them together somehow. So let's staple them. Let's just go in and there, we did it. Okay. I'll do 3. That's a good staple. Now, if I don't like the industrial staple look, you can come along and do anything. You can take another piece of material and just like go like that. Okay, why don't we do that? That was easy, right? Yeah, just cover it. That's our age-old crafting solution to everything. We cover it. And I don't mind staples, but I know like some people like to see staple options. So I like staples, actually. I think they're kind of cool. All right, so now we have that. And if you don't like these little stringaroos, you can just snip them off or you can just leave them be. I'm going to leave them be. And I'm going to glue this top piece down. So you can also glue the whole back page if you want it super, super, super secure. But I am just going to glue along here, on here. This is like plenty of glue because this is like super strong glue. And I'm going to put that down there. Put it in the center would be nice. Is that center? Not really. Never is. We go for close. Okay. All right. So there we have the central area. And maybe we want to put a peg stamp in a leaf form there. There we go. All right. Oh, maybe I want to put a few more, like maybe they're blowing in the wind across here. Okay, there we go. That's nice. And okay, to make the little side pockets easily, not having to add too much bulk, here's the trick. No big fancy trick, but it's a trick, and it's good to know. Can't find a piece of paper. Hang on. Okay, I have some cutoffs that I have from making other journals, and let's see what color I would like. The green would go nicely. It's got a little green in there too. Yeah, we've got the pink. We could do the pink again. Pink would go nicely. All right, let's do the pink because we did the pink before. Oh, that would be nice too. Maybe we'll do this one just for something different. Okay, so what I did was I decided I was going to cut my little pockets. I don't know, they're about maybe an inch, inch and a half long. Okay, something like that. I don't know. Just pick a length and cut 3. Okay, make them just a smidge longer than you want them. And this is why. Okay, so, okay, here we go. It's okay if they're not perfectly straight at the top. Okay, and then you want to put all your curly, like little, I just used a scallop scissor, whatever your bottom is going to be. Put that on the bottom, put that on the bottom. No, that's your bottom. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the top and you're going to fold it over, and that's going to give you a stronger lip. You don't really need to glue it down here because everything's going to be going straight down. So that's when you come along with your Fabrifix. Okay. Or whatever glue. And you put your little guy down. Now I probably would have inked around this if I didn't have as much contrast with this paper, but this paper is a coffee dyed and baked paper, so it has lots of contrast, so I'm going to just leave it as is, as my pocket. This little guy I think I'm going to use as my top, and this little guy, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold over to make my lip. You could also do it like that, like if you wanted to use that on the outside, you can put your lip on the outside, but I'm going to put my lips on the inside. That's where my lips are going to go. It's a strange crafting world, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we have fun. Who has more fun with paper than crafters, right? I love that. I love that. Who can get lost in the art of it all. Love that. You don't have to fold these over. It's not mandatory, but it does give you that little extra strength because it's going to be a pocket. I'm going to slide you down a bit. Okay. And now we're going to, whoop, can you see everything? Okay. And now we have the side pockets. Okay, number 3 going in. So there's a little bit of text showing through and a little bit of pocket. Okay, now what do you want to do on your pocket? Well, this last one, I put some stamps on, but maybe this one, I want to put and I tucked in stickers, but maybe this one, where's my sticker bag? I want to, whoops, oh, hey, dropped a dauber. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to put some stickers on this dark brown because that's a nice contrast. So I'm going to look in my old sticker bag here for some white stickers that have like a white rim around them. Oh, that's really cute little deer. I think it's so cute. No, find the right sticker now. Okay, because they have good pop. Okay, some cutie stickers. I like the butterfly. Get the butterfly, Pam. Get the butterfly. Okay, it's a moth or something. Let's see. What else we have here? That's pretty. Okay, we could do that. The little deer, the flowers, and the butterfly. Why not? Why not? Oh, this butterfly's going this way. Yeah, I think I like him going that way better. I don't know why. Maybe him here, him here. You're very distinct, though. Maybe I should do 2, but no, I don't know. What's that? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Some kind of weird thing. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes, okay, some kind of like weird art form thing. Okay. Yeah, maybe another day. How about just a nice little leaf. Okay, with the middle and butterfly. Kind of dark. We'll get a little more pizzazz than that. We got like a million stickers here. How about this guy? He's kind of cute. Would we have butterflies and pine cones at the same time? Maybe not, huh? I don't know. It's also confusing. What about this? Oh, here's where we go in the big indecision phases. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. All right, what's it going to be? Make up your mind. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I do like that. Oh, maybe I have to get rid of you, though, and put you there. Yeah, because you're kind of more summer, spring. I don't know. I always say there's no rules, so what difference does it make? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like you there. We'll put you in the center and we'll put you over here. How about that? Okay, that's just dandy. Now we'll sit here for an hour and try and get these apart. And probably a good idea to run these over some glue stick just so they stick. They will stick on their own, but sometimes the glue will give way, and it's just probably good practice to do that. All right, here we go. We're going to get this part. We are. I got 7,000 tons of glue on my finger already. Okay, I'm in. Am I in? I'm in. Yay! Yay! Life is going well. When you get your stickers apart, it's a good day. It's a good day. Here we go. I'm going to put you on an angle. There we go. I don't know why. And then this little adorable baby deer. I don't know, there's like a fall feeling to this one for some reason. Okay. Yeah, just put you there. You're just looking at the whole situation, deciding whether you like it or not. Okay, I see. I found the top of that. Yay. It just appeared. You know how that happens? Happens to me too. All right, so we have those. So now what on earth are we going to tuck in there? Well, you could tuck anything there. You could put more stickers in there. Maybe something like that. Or you could put, if you have any little tickets, you could put little tickets in there. That would be cute. Okay. Or you could put stamps, or you could put, I don't know, whatever you got, let's see. Maybe an old ticket. Okay, there we go. Just fun things to play with. And over here, I put a side pocket in this little portfolio. So we can go ahead and put that on. And I used the avocado paper there. So should I use the avocado paper? I don't know. I'm working with different colors now. I still have some of the brown. I could keep that in, uniform. Well, why don't we do that? Okay, so what I did was I took this and I wanted to have the edges the same. So I just scallop clipped the edges. This is not mandatory. I just, I'm going for a pizzazz, just a little pizzazz factor. And I folded it in half. And then I didn't worry too much about, oops. I just glued it up a little bit together because I'm not coming in from the point where they're connected. I'm going to come in from this side. So I'm going to put him here. I'm going to show the stitching. Now what's weird is the text is a little higher to the top than the bottom. Oh well, that's just the way it is. That's the way life goes sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and put him about here. And I'm just going to do a U-shaped glue. But what I want to show you is how to do the closure with a couple of canceled eyelets to make it easier for you. Okay, so now, hang on. Okay, so I got a brad of choice. See how that looks on there? I think that shows up nicely. And I got my little, this is the regular crocodile or the crocodile 1, but it doesn't matter. The 2 or the 1 will work. But what you do is you just go ahead and you put your eyelets in here as if you're going to connect them to something, but there's nothing there. You just flatten them out. So you made yourself a little washer with a little bit of thickness. There we go. And I used 2. I tried 1. I found 2 worked better. So passing that little tidbit along. Let me get in there and squash. And there we go. Oh, no, that didn't squash very well. We're going to go back in and do that again. Yeah. Yay. There we go. All right, now we're all squashed. Okay. So I have 2 flat washers, or almost flat, not really super flat. They have a little bit of girth to them. And I think what I'm going to do is punch a hole, a small hole. I'm just doing a brad. Okay, there it is. Now you can reinforce this with maybe I'll do a big one, just so it's stronger. It'll be stronger if I put an eyelet here. So I'm going to just go ahead and put an eyelet here because that way it won't tear the paper. Okay, hopefully. So the trick to this is the little pointy pling on top and the silver flying saucer disc on the bottom. And that does work with most eyelets very well, no fussing. So there's other choices on there, but you can fuss till the cows come home till you figure out which one is right. That one I pretty much stick with all the time. Okay, so now you take your little bradaroo. Okay, now it would be better if this brad, I might not need 2 of these because this brad is a little fatter than the one I was using. But if you find that your brad doesn't give you enough elevation from the page so that you can tie a string around it, try 1 or 2 of these. It depends on your brad. Yeah, you know how brads are. Okay. That I'm saying is too thick. I don't need that much. So I'm backing out. I'm going to try 1 brad. Okay. 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 There we go. Now we have enough elevation where it's going to be easy to wrap something around. I'm wondering if I don't even need one of these because this brad is totally different. Okay, I fold you in there. You might just be okay, Brad, all on your own. Okay, we'll go without anything. All right, so you're just going to have to get to know your brads. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, everybody's got a brad in their life. They have to get to know. So you deal with your brad as you will. And I've just folded it back there. Now, this one I covered with a sticker just because, I thought, well, I'm going to cover the little legs of the brad. You don't have to cover it at all. You could put a little piece of material there. Might be cute too. Maybe let's see if we have a little piece of material. Oh, we do. We have little pieces of material. We have a little bag of Lacy Loos. Let's go put something here. I have this cute little Lacy Loo right here. Why don't we just cut a little piece of Lacy Loo off and slap her down? All right, here we go. The Lacy Loo has been cut. Now we will glue Lacy Loo on top of you. Hopefully, I should have probably tested everything before I glue Lacy Loo down, but this is the way it's going. There we go. Okay, so now we have covered that. All right, that's pretty much as easy as it is. You could use fabric, anything. Did I go too far over? No, I just don't have my fold in the right place. Okay. There we go. Okay, so well, that changed, didn't it? Looks like this whole thing migrated over. Well, it's too late now. It's where it is. Okay, that's okay. You can refold your fold lines, which is thankfully a thing you can do in this process. It still comes out good. Look at that. All right, so let's grab a piece of string and we'll wrap it around. Okay, I'm here in the land of I don't know which one I'm going to use first, so I brought 2 things. I brought some seam binding in black, and then I got some of this cording. It was actually some kind of shoelace or something in somebody's life at some point. This might be too thick. I'll try it first. Let's see if I can get it under Brad. Come on, Brad, work with me. Okay. So basically the whole thing is just you gotta tie a knot. 1 should do. You could probably do 2, but we don't get too fat and fussy here. This might work. I think this is gonna work. I'm gonna go this way. And this one is a little longer, so I'm not gonna it has a nice little shoelace end. So I could do a couple things. I could come here and I could wrap around the brad again. But brad is getting a little bit full, so maybe I don't want the person to have to fuss till the cows come home with that. So I could take it around to the back and I could tuck it in the back. And that could dangle there. Or I could come around to the front, depending on how long your string is. You could just come around and just tuck it there. So there you go. So we're just gonna call that one done. And I think I want something right there. I just feel the need. I don't know. It looks a little empty, and I really have this pretty lace, and I'm really wanting to use up my pretties. So maybe I'll just glue some lace on here and use up my pretties. That's kind of cute. Well, let's see. Is that the pretty I actually want? Maybe it's this pretty. Maybe you are the pretty of pretty. Oh, you're pretty. Okay, we'll use you. Okay, let's cut you there. Oh, it's so committal when you cut the lace. It's like, I gotta go back in the right spot. Oh, well, just cut it. Okay. I know, just hold your breath. I know it's so pretty. What if I screw it up? Oh, well, you know what? It's only lace. Okay, how about we glue that on there? Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Now I like that. Okay, maybe I could do a little trim on this side. Okay, I'll do it now before I get it all in place. There, and I don't save these little pieces. Yep, save them because they are gold. Golden, golden. Okay, so let's glob that on. The old Fabrifix clear silicone glue. Fabric to fabric, paper to paper, paper to fabric. Not a sponsor, just love the stuff. Okay, there we go. All right. So there we have created that. Isn't that awesome? That's just so cute. So cutie boo. Okay, let's take a quick look inside. Very easy to undo with the brad and Now you have a nice little place to write notes. Oh, I didn't put anything here. Well, hey, you know what? I've got these little leftovers. Maybe I can create some cute little papers to put in there. How about I'll just do that. I'll just create them. Something out of nothing. Something out of nothing. Give me, where's my tearing ruler? Create something out of nothing. That's what we do. Oop, not that. Okay. Yep, I can tear paper. I can do it. Hold her down. Okay. There, got a bunch of those. And maybe I'm just going to tuck these in here like that. There we have. We could spread them out a little bit more. You could actually put them in like if you really want to get all fancy pants on yourself. Layer them down. And if you ink them, see, I have an extra second here, so that's why I can do these things. You can define the edges on these cute little papers. And that way they will show up against each other. So we're just using regular book pages, a copy paper that's been coffee dyed, and some old journal page. You can make your own lined paper with a ruler, pencil, or a pen, or you can tear some out of a journal, as I did when it's already pre-lined. How easy is that? 1, okay, 2. Will I get 3 in there? I have to move this little guy up. There we go. So, there. If you had fun, please like, subscribe, and share. Click the notification bell. Check out my Amazon shop for favorite tools and supplies, my Etsy store for vintage digital kits and occasional journals and bundles and all sorts of fun things. You never know when something's going to show up in there, so just take a peek every once in a while. And my newsletter, monthly free emailed newsletter. You get a free digital kit, a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker. Check out my podcast. It's free to listen to. All stuff related to junk journals, paper crafting, life of a crafter, you name it. Comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can listen to it free. Just click on all the links below, or you can, if you have Apple Podcast or Spotify or Google or any of those fancy doodads, you can also listen to it there. And come and join our Facebook group. We're having so much fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as, so I'd love to see your ideas from all these crazy videos that I put up, where you take it, what you do with it. And I said I wasn't going to do that, right? Yeah, okay. And what else? Just having fun. And I hope you guys are having lots of serious fun today. Grab your papers. There's so many possibilities in those papers. And we will never be done because there's always more to make. And I love hanging out with you guys. And I totally appreciate you guys hanging out with me too. Let's go have some more fun. I'm looking forward to our next time together. Take care, everyone. From everybody here, big hugs. And remember that fun can be simple and create with reckless abandon. Bye.